Hello there, friends. I hope that you're doing well on this Tuesday, July 16, 2019. I'm doing all right, you know. Depends on the day. Sometimes the lingering back and upper or solar plexus, whatever weird stuff. Sometimes not so bad. Other times you feel a little bit more, but whatever. Just sticking to everything, working out, going for walks. Found this little spot to do as kind of a steep incline. I've started doing a hill sprint, if you will. Running up, walking down, running up, etc. It was good. Definitely was very taxing by about the 10th one or so. So a little variety there. Just eating right for the most part, here and there messing up, but giving yourself room for other stuff, but not using that as an excuse to now cheat and give up or any of that. I have a general framework of what I want to eat, but give myself room for other things. But overall, sticking to something good, Been making this kind of medley, is that the right word, of buckwheat, beans, some vegetables, having it with some meat. It's pretty tasty. I could actually see myself giving veganism, not raw veganism, but veganism with cooked foods, like almost a try, but I should probably stay away from any extremes at the moment, you throw a bunch of stuff together like that, it's pretty tasty. Pretty filling too. Just what is there to say? It's just little progress, just making sure I stick to it, staying away from trying to weigh myself all the time, look in the mirror, all that stuff. It's going to take time. Didn't get here overnight, not going to change overnight, just enjoying the progress I've already made. Speaking of which, I found a picture maybe from like the start of the year of myself, and I was like, whoa, I have definitely lost weight. Maybe I can use that as a progress picture later this year if I make a video about it all. So I went to the Black Arts Festival. And black arts is in like African, not like, dark infernal, you know what I mean, otherworld arts. Got invited by a acquaintance / friend. I don't know, it's kind of like, I don't know what word to use there. So good acquaintance, whatever, It's like, what the heck, I'll go, It's just keeping up the momentum of saying yes to things, not saying no to everything. And so we went. It was fine, according to her. Yes, her. No, don't get any ideas. It's not like that. According to her, it apparently used to be much larger. You could like see celebrities and stuff there too. It's just kind of gotten smaller over time, and it was fine. Lots of tents and stuff around of people selling their stuff, music, food. It was earlier in the day, so less people, but it's already getting hot out, so after about an hour, it was like, all right, yeah. We saw what there was going to see. All right. See you later. So it was fine. I wasn't expecting anything out of it, folks, and she was saying that too, of like, I think she got herself some earrings and stuff like that, and said, she was telling me if I was interested in getting a dashiki, and I just like, it would probably not be appropriate for me to purchase and wear a dashiki, even though I kind of like some of the purple and white ones. But you know, it's I will just no, it's I'm not gonna go there. Yeah, no, she was saying like, oh well, now you've seen the Black Arts Festival, and like the like acknowledging that there's not like a whole lot there, but it's like, no, like I'm not here to get anything out of anything. It's just purely saying yes to things, getting out, just interacting with people, etc. No expectations, no nothing, just going out, getting out of your comfort zone, doing things, etc. So it was fine. I got invited by somebody else to something. Actually, I've seen this person a few times, and she invited me a couple of times. Wasn't like, oh, you know, you're like, oh, that's nice, but I probably won't go. But I was like, this time, you know, what the heck, I'll go. I'll go check it out. So when I have, like, when that thing lines up with, like, my work schedule, what the heck, I'll go. Go check it out. So, and no, don't get any ideas there, folks. She's older than me, and her kids are my age. So, although somebody observed, I mean, fun to talk to and all that, but I mean that somebody observed her interaction and came up as like, oh, I think she has a crush on you. Like, I don't know, she just seems friendly. But yeah, I mean, like I said, she's about 20 years older than me, and her kids are my age, so that may be a little bit awkward. But I'll go check out whatever this thing is, like I said. So, what else? I was working out today, and I don't know, I just had a weird feeling. Had a weird feeling that I needed to go do some stuff. I went and picked up some flowers and went to my grandmother's grave site. I think this is actually the first time I've gone myself. I'd usually go with my parents, and I mean, generally speaking, I never went to visit my grandma in the past when she was alive by myself. I'd go with my parents, and even at that, barely at all. You know, it was hard to, I mean, I broke down and started crying there. I was glad that nobody else was around. I could just put the flowers down, bawl my eyes out. It was just, I could have done much better, folks, despite the fact that we didn't have the best relationship with her, that my dad did not have a great relationship with her, just how everything went. And at some point, you know, with the dementia and stuff, she didn't even remember who I was anymore. It doesn't really, like, none of it matters, you know. And of course, that's the thing, is afterwards, oh, how the mistakes are all so obvious, isn't it? If only you had learned back then while it mattered, not now after the fact, now that she's passed. I could have been and done better, despite how things were. I could have visited more often, went by myself, even if for a little bit, whatever. You know, well, not to mention, you know, she never got to have any great grandchildren, so, and just I don't know. I'm sure she had her regrets too about how things went and the mistakes, but you know, the regrets and whatever when it's already too late. It's sad and unfortunate how it all happened, but it doesn't matter. I could have done more, folks. I could have done more. I could have been better. And I don't know, man. And so afterwards, I just decided to go to the church, and there's nobody really there. Just light a candle, put it near an icon, prayed. That's not worth getting into with that. Just kind of sat down, looked around, and it's all good. You know, it's all good. I'm gonna stop making excuses and just go more often, even if I can only go for a little bit due to my schedule. That's fine. It's good, but you know, there's just a feeling I had in my heart where, despite it all, probably at the end of the day, I'm ultimately not going to find what I'm looking for here. I don't know why. It was just a feeling that I had in my heart and soul that it's the path is going to be probably a mostly very solitary one. You know, you might find some comfort here and there, be able to take shelter from the rain here and there, but ultimately, you may never end up finding a home. That it's just going to be solitary journey for the most part. So just sort of feels like you're between two worlds, you know? Here and somewhere else. Trying to interact with multiple worlds at the same time, but dipping in and out of the one or the other. No wonder it feels like you felt like a ghost for your entire life. But sitting there, as I said, just kind of looking around at all of it, you know, you realize you just kind of have to accept that it is how it is. It is how it is. There's no need to get sad. No need to get angry. No need to get depressed. Whatever. You just kind of have to accept it how it is. Go off into the tall grass and find my own little path. Not bothering anyone. Not going to critique or criticize anyone anymore. Not going to pass judgment on anyone anymore. Just do your own little thing. And not worry about what anyone else is doing. Just only focused on what I'm doing and what I need to do. Just hopefully I can discover what that ultimately is before time runs out. But given everything, I feel like in some ways there's a picture beginning to form. Just a little bit, you know? Just a little bit. The thousands of shattered pieces in your mind are coming together to form just a little bit of something. But there's still not that feeling of certainty in your heart and soul, and you can't quite see it yet. Who knows? I don't know. Man, it's starting to really sweat in this car. Just want the same thing everybody else wants, right? A path, a direction, a little sense of meaning and purpose. Not asking for it to be easy, not asking for something to just fall into your lap, just to be given, but just to be put on a path that's correct for you. But who knows? Maybe it's all ultimately a question that has no answer. Let's see. I also stopped by some thrift store for some reason. Picked up this 10 CD collection of masters of classical music. Not even sure why. Just kind of caught my eye. Mozart, Bach, Beethoven, Strauss, Wagner, Tchaikovsky, Vivaldi, Chopin, Schubert, and Verdi. On my compact CDs. Also got, I don't know why I got this trilogy of Halo novels. Fall of Reach, The Flood, and First Strike. I don't know why. Sometimes I'm a sucker for like video game novels. I actually really liked the Resident Evil like video game novels. I think I read most of them and got like weird enjoyment out of them. I also got this box set of the Lord of the Rings books, including The Hobbit, so I don't know. Just, it all kind of caught my eye while I was there and just figured, what the heck, I'll pick it up. So, a little worn, but that's okay. So that's about it, folks. I just slowly pushing myself out of my comfort zone, trying to say yes to things rather than no, not expecting anything out of it. I can't keep hiding myself away from the world, It's just, I don't know if I'll ultimately find what I'm looking for. But I can't keep hiding away from people. Hiding in my room, whatever. Maybe I'll never really quite find my place, because there is no place. Who knows? What else? Anything else? Oh, that one girl. Yeah, no, I asked her about hanging out like last week, and she just kind of gave a non-committal maybe, and so busy, and never did hear back from her. So that's alright. Not gonna ask again. Best part is about it all was that she gave me her number without me even asking, but whatever. The opportunity presented itself, but you know, I tried. Didn't really go anywhere, but I didn't have any expectations, etc. So it is what it is. So and on that note, I think that's gonna about do it, folks, because it is getting hot in this car. So alright, I'm gonna drive home, and I'll see you folks some other time. Bye bye.